a Hispanic-themed restaurant. This is Kevin Burke.
Except I have to go potty.
You go ahead. You do your thing. Appreciate y'all being here. This is our second one of the night. Earlier, Santa Claus was here. We had April Brucker. We had Kevin Burke. But we decided to come have some Spanish food. There it is. Hey, April. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
So we were just sitting here telling stories, doing some shop talk and such. The question came up, how was your week? What did you do this week?
Well, there was some stuff that went down this week. As a matter of fact, one of my cousins got arrested.
What?
Yeah.
Well, if you use the G word, I have to click a button. So if you want to reference that as he had a toy, if that comes up. So. Okay.
Anyway, he got arrested. He's 14.
Okay.
And he decides to go to his neighbor's house and steal a toy.
Borrows his toy, yeah.
Borrows his toy. And decides to go to the park with his toy.
Right.
And this is a very nice area where things don't happen.
Right.
And he takes his toy and he robs another kid.
Right.
At Toy Point.
At Toy Point.
And takes this kid's cell phone and this kid's bike.
Right.
And rides away on the bike that he stole and tries to cover his face. He's also kind of, showboating on his bike. So he gets away. And of course, the kid's mother that he stole from wants blood.
Of course.
And she could imagine. So she goes to the police station. Her son's crying. Blah, blah, blah. She files the police report. So fast forward, my cousin, who I guess he's shooting for a life of crime, but didn't go to crime school.
Right.
He sells the stolen merchandise online under his real first and last name. So the police knock. They come to the door, and of course they're taking him away. My cousin's shocked, and they take my cousin to the police station. My uncle goes to the detective, what should we do? And the detective goes, well, if it was my son, I'd want him to tell the truth. And I'm like, don't you people watch Law and Order? Lawyer up.
Lawyer up.
Yeah, lawyer up. So anyway, I said to my mom, she calls to tell me, I'm like, he can get out of the park for his first few felonies. and mom's like, oh, the judge thought so too. That's why he almost denied him bail. Because my mom's very matter of fact. And so anyway, fast forward, my grandfather's ashes, because they haven't been able to bury my grandparents, are in my aunt's cupboard. And my aunt wants to turn them into jewelry, but my mom doesn't want them to do this. So, as this is happening, my grandfather's ashes, because he's just so frustrated, fall out of the cabinet. So we think it was my grandfather rolling over in his grave.
Exactly.
So yeah, that was my week.
That was a good week. We are here at Casa Don Juan. I don't want to show the amount, but we'll show the name of the restaurant here. So it's Casa Don Juan, and it's a beautiful little Mexican restaurant. I guess we can call it Mexican restaurant. It's Mexican food.
On Main Street?
On Main Street here in the Arts District. And I'm going to demonstrate how you dip a chip in some dried cold beans now. They were nice and warm earlier. I broke the chip. It's so delicious. Appreciate you joining us here. We're going to do a second live tonight. We're going to walk through. In fact, we got the bikers. Look at the bike rally going on here. It's still First Friday, but this is the other side of the road. So we have the English Hotel on the north side of Charleston. This is the south side of Charleston. So just a fun time tonight. We're waiting for our compatriot, the other guy, to get back from he's doing some business over in the other room. But in the meantime, just thought we'd go live. He's doing stand-up, well, or maybe not. But I wanted to go live since I promised to go live. Let's pretend he's doing stand-up. For those of you who joined us earlier, what an awesome time. We got Santa Claus, who was a big hit. We had Vinny 2 times, if that's his real name. And Mae Wilson was here. And then, of course, everyone's favorite, Dwayne Newton. What's up, John? Good to have you here. I should actually put my glasses on and see who's here. We got Tony MTZ. Good to see you. Burns YouTube, how you doing? Got Panjo, Gail, August, Ice. Yeah, the bean dip, spectacular. I had the carnitas, or what did I have? The
Chili relleno.
Chili relleno with the pork taco, the beans and the stuff, and we'll be paying for that later. But it's all health food because there was no caffeine and no sugar, is my understanding. if you're ever in the area. I kind of left part of the chip in there. Beautiful kitchen. I love the yellow. Oh. What was that? That was the bells. I guess the bass being played out of that car is making the windows rattle. Pretty cool. Hope everyone's having a good night tonight. It is still December 3rd here in Vegas, and we're going to go out on the street here in a bit and do some handheld stuff. Then we're going to probably jump the car. It's amazing. It's loud. It's good to have you here. Yeah, okay, I was just trying to catch up on the chat. So if you have any questions about our first broadcast today, who's who, what's what, that's what we're here for. You could go for some enchiladas. Enchiladas are delicious. The taco I had was good. It did have some, was that pineapple or what was that? Or mango. Maybe it was mango chutney salsa. Delicious. And then I washed it down with the double Diet Cokes. Stevie, how you doing from Michigan? Good to have you here. If you were on the broadcast earlier, we were able to touch some people's lives and touch some people's wives. Clinton, the Santa Claus guy did that. And of course, Kevin Burke, he was here. Santa would have gotten a hand pay on Fremont, definitely. Definitely would have done that. If it all goes well, we're going to end up on Fremont at some point here in the next little bit of time.
I'm back.
You're back? How'd it go?
Great.
How'd everything work out?
It was very clean. The place was
Good.
very
No, this
clean,
is a great
very
place.
comfortable. The seat was a little low.
Okay. We thought you were doing stand-up.
No, I was doing sit down.
Okay.
I was.
All right. Very cool. Well, join us here. We're getting ready to head out there. We're going to go see what's going on, and
We're never leaving this place.
we're leaving. Unfortunately, I'm locked in here. Silver Keno Gary, how you doing? He says happy Friday to everybody. So, and to you too, April Brucker.
Thank you. Thank
And
you so much.
April still has the great holiday sweater on.
Yes.
August Ice says the chili relleno plate is delicious. It's fantastic.
Chili relleno.
So good. Oh, going in for the last few chips. Is someone get dip? Well, let's watch the dip here. Is that a green salsa? Wow. That's the green salsa. Is it spicy or what is it? No?
It's very delicious.
Good. Is that cilantro? There we go. Look at that.
It's got some spinach
Okay.
and leeks
Leeks.
and shallots.
Okay.
And
Larry GX, how you doing? We are back for our second one tonight. We're actually looking at, you gonna taste that one? Cool. Of course, the man in the white pants, here he is. He's wearing the English face mask. We're gonna get him some training on how to actually put that on later. This is not the way to wear a face mask. Thank you for that.
it's actually perfectly safe.
For him, it's good. There's some people I would vote to wear a face mask even after this is all done, and
Of course, yeah.
he would be, and I like the way you're doing that. There you go.
Yeah, this is how you wear a face mask. Everybody get vaccinated. You know.
Yeah, we don't talk about that on our channel.
How about this? Just be safe and healthy and have
That's right. Everyone is free to whatever choice they want to make. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on for us as we go out of here,
I didn't wear it, so
and whatever they want to do. So we're wearing the mask here on camera. There we go. You can put yours on. There's no lipstick on yours.
There will be.
There will be.
Go put mine on.
Very cool. You didn't finish your soda. That's a waste of soda. We had the Diet Cokes and they had the regular Cokes. Still a beautiful night here in Vegas. Warm temperatures, still in the 70s or 60s tonight. Appreciate y'all being here. This is the fun part. What's that? No, we're that's all right. We're just whenever you're ready to go. We'll do it. No, take your time. We'll sit here.
We're staying here all night.
We're sit here. So Kevin Burke, what brings you to town?
Golf.
Golf. Thank you.
365 days a year with the golf. I've retired, and I'm here for the golf.
How was your week?
My week was very interesting. I got
Hearing aids?
yeah, I got hearing aids.
Cool.
60 years old. I honestly had no idea how much I was missing. Like, you're speaking very quietly. I can hear every word you're saying, even though there's clanging
Right.
conversation going on. Yesterday at this time, I would not have
Would not be able to hear.
a word.
Wow.
No, it's fantastic. April and I've been talking across the table.
Yep.
I haven't missed a word, and I haven't had to do the creepy thing where I stare
And she's
at
a
her
low
lips.
talker.
I stared at her lips when she's, I didn't have to do that at all.
Exactly. What golf course is the question? What golf course do you like to play in Vegas?
I like Angel Beach.
Angel Beach?
Angel Park. Angel Park.
Angel Park. Angel Beach.
is the high school in Porky's. Angel Park.
Yeah.
There's a great par 3 executive course, 12 holes. It's perfect for an old man.
Good. Fantastic. Thank you, Gail, for the thumbs up request. We appreciate that.
Hey, Gail.
Gail Mott from Texas.
Hey, Gail from Texas. How was your week, Gail?
Silver Keno Gary says, I'm rocking a diet soda now myself, but it might have a little whiskey in it.
They
A
don't
little
do that
whiskey
here.
or a lot of whiskey?
have
They don't
a
do
lot
that.
of tequila.
Tequila. Fantastic. I don't normally go live in a restaurant like this. We did do it at the Sugar Bowl in Scottsdale. We had some ice cream with Mrs. Cash. And what's that? No, it's not a strip joint. No, that's Sugar Plums. Yeah. If you do go to Sugar Plums,
dance
ask
in
for
my head.
Diamond and Mercedes.
Diamond and Mercedes.
Yeah, you want to get. And then we saw Kira and Jem last night out on the strip.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, they were wearing the blue feathers.
Lexus, was she out there?
Lexus was not there. No, she
I'm
back at the
worried about it. I
dealership.
haven't seen her out there in quite a few days.
Yeah. This is going to be a fun one tonight. It's different than we normally do. We're going to walk on the actual street out here, and we're going to see what's going on late at First Friday. There's still about an hour to go on First Friday. This is when the shenanigans begins. Someone said we look like twins.
You know, I've heard that.
Yeah.
I've heard that before.
But again, the chin
big,
thing.
You've got the big manly John. I do not. But we both have very
Charles Nelson
fair-
Riley there, you see it?
Sammy. Oh no, wait,
Secret
that's
Square.
Paul Lind.
Paul Lind, oh yeah. That's disgusting. Yeah, thank you.
That's actually pretty good.
Thank you. I also do Alf.
You're wasting your time in hotels.
You want to hear some Alf?
Yes, please.
Ha! Hey, Willie. Thank
Oh,
you.
that was good.
Yeah,
You,
thank
you want to hear my William Shatner?
Please.
Spock. That's all I got.
It's short impression night here, Cash or Crash live in Las Vegas. So, an insight to Vegas, and probably any place of entertainment. After shows, comedians and people will get together, just kind of sit around, and just shoot the stuff. And this is where a lot of stuff sometimes gets written because someone will throw out a concept, the other guy will embellish it, and then before you know it, everyone's like, can I have that? And then 4 people will take the same joke and try to run with it and see who does the best.
And the funniest one wins.
Exactly, you get to keep the joke. The other thing I like doing back in the day,
Or whoever does it on TV first.
the first guy on TV, exactly. Now it's YouTube where you get it first recording. At the Honolulu Comedy Club, we would all write down a line and put it in a hat. The other comedians would have to pick that out and then incorporate whatever it was into their routine somehow. So I always wrote the same line every time, which was, those are definitely my pants, but I don't recognize the gorilla. And so whatever their routine was, it could have been it could have been Diane Ford. This is why she told them never to put me on stage with her again.
Oh my God, I've got a Diane.
You got a Diane Ford story? You can't tell here? But so Eddie comes up to me and goes, hey, good news and bad news. Funny stuff, never again. Diane says she'll never go on if you're allowed in the club. In fact, I have to ask you to leave. I'm like, all right, cool. You're still going to pay me the $15? He goes, yeah. So I got my money and I took off. So $15 a gig. Did you make 15?
No, but when I is the camera here or here?
Yeah, I think it's over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I started doing stand up, I had just come from Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus, where I was a clown.
You were a clown. You went to clown school.
Yeah, I went to clown college and I was a clown for a year on the show. So I had a whole bunch of physical comedy that I could do. So I kind of started as a stand-up with that, and I started working right away. I was very knocking on wood to continue my luck. I was very lucky.
Definitely.
Yeah, very
And stand-up's very tough.
It was the
Oh, I think I saw him down. We have a man down there.
It was the mid '80s when comedy clubs were booming, and
Yep.
any idiot could start making a living.
Exactly. Did you ever play Finny Bones in Phoenix?
Finney Bones.
Michael Finney?
Michael Finney story?
Yeah.
No, but I got a Michael Finney story that I can't tell.
Can't tell on here. Did you ever play George McKelvey's in Denver?
Oh, yeah.
I got bumped by Roseanne Barr there one time in 1985.
Oh, that's at least a,
it's a story.
respectable bump. I used to get bumped by hypnotists. Oh, sorry, man. We got to cancel your week. We got a hypnotist coming in, but we'll make it up to you.
Yeah, no.
Never gets made up.
No, never. What is the worst? What is your biggest bomb, I guess? Not the worst, because sometimes bombing's fun.
It was in Delavan, Wisconsin, and it was a strip club.
Which is always great for comedy.
The booker called me and said, "Do you want to work this strip club?" And I'm like, "Yeah, because
Yeah, of
I'm
course.
sure there's
I
going to
need
be
the
a
money."
great story that comes out of this."
All right.
And I went up there, and it was all migrant farm workers. So the ladies, the adult ballet stopped, and they said, "And now the comedy stylings of Kevin Burke." And I went out there, and I started doing my stand-up, and I realized that probably 80% of the room did not speak English.
Yeah.
Right? And so now I'm the gringo that they hate for getting in between them and the ladies.
Yeah.
So I finally said, "Listen, I got to do the comedy, but you know what? If you'd like me to stop by your table and tell some jokes, put your hand up and I'll come by table by
One by
table. But
one.
let's get those ladies back out of here." It was horrific.
Is related to PTB, P.T. Barnum.
cool.
Word is making a comeback. Cool. So,
Yeah, allegedly in 2022,
Okay.
they're going to make an announcement about restarting the circus in 2023.
cool.
But what shape or form it will take, no one knows, because they sold the train.
Yeah.
They sold.
No animals.
The rumor is no animals. I find it hard to believe that Ringling would be completely without animals. There might be horses, there might be dogs, but I don't think there will be exotic animals.
I'm going to ask you the same question if you would like. Now, April used to do stand-up comedy in New York. You still kind of do it here in Vegas with your shtick.
Oh yeah.
What is the biggest, not bomb, or the worst experience you had doing that?
Oh God, there were so many that were terrible. But as a matter of fact, there were so many that were absolutely horrific. But one time that I bombed, and this wasn't just a bomb, this was like a Nagasaki. Okay, I was at a club, and it was supposed to be my big night.
Go ahead.
And I was on the poster. The promoter was proud of me. It was supposed to be my big night. So he was a nice guy, completely just out of his daily way. Did not know how to book a show, and wanted to do too much with this show. So we had to go on this limo ride before the show. I get to the show.
Had to go on a limo ride.
Oh yeah.
had
They
to-
forced
had to.
me into a limousine.
Oh, and this was a terrible limo ride. I wanted to blow my brains out this entire limo ride. But anyway,
With a toy.
with a toy. Anyway, so I get back to the club, and it's this comic, and he's one of these promoters who doesn't believe in giving people the light. Then he has a Bette Midler impersonator up there, then a band. Then finally I get on. The people don't want to see me. I don't want to go on. And it was just 10 minutes of horror.
Oh, yeah.
And it was so bad. I get off the stage, and I'm crying. And this girl that was the MC, she backhanded me, and I'm like, "I hate you, get away from me," and I threw something at her. And so then she starts crying, and I just left, and the promoter's like, "You really got to work on your material," and I'm like, "You really got to work on booking a show, so we're even." So I left, and then he called me and
Spiteful.
apologized and told me that he loved me and would book me again, and I told him that I'd think about it, and I never would have. I'll
So,
be back in New York next month, by the way, if anybody's there, on January 16th at the Broadway Comedy Club
Oh, wow.
at 4 p.m. because it's a showcase show.
Oh, that's right.
Very good.
Yeah. I leave on the 16th. I'll be there up until the 16th.
so show me this
I'll be
picture,
back.
Kevin Burke.
Okay.
This
so
is Ringling
this
Brothers. Barnum Bay.
This will polarize your audience.
Okay.
But I have to say, in all fairness, this was in 1986, so there were different sensibilities about whether or not exotic animals should be performing. So please accept
Right.
this. in
Different
the time
sensibilities.
But here's me.
Oh, wow. That's you as a clown or the elephant. Which one?
That's me on my girl Teachy.
Teachy.
Yeah. And
Cool.
There's another picture of us.
Oh, Teachy's enjoying it. You can tell by the smile on her trunk.
Yeah, teacher was great. She loved being out there, and she loved nobody. She loved nobody.
Nobody,
She was
yeah.
a very angry elephant.
She loved nobody.
Only
Nothing worse than an angry elephant.
only me, her groom, and Gunther Gable Williams could come anywhere near her. But other than that, she was a delight.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, other than the fact she didn't like anybody, she was delightful.
Very cool. Little bean dip action for everyone. We were just sharing photos. Let's see. Let me turn this around.
And let's see. We are the second elephant in a line of 24 elephants
Wow.
doing this.
Well, you don't want to fall off because then you got like 22 stomp on you.
They would not. They are very spatially aware, and they would walk around you or walk over you.
Very
It
cool.
was like being on an elephant, though. It was scary? Or?
It's like riding a garage.
Wait, say that again. What's it like being on an elephant?
It's like riding a garage.
It's like riding a garage. Wow.
They're so big and powerful that you can't even conceive of how big and powerful they are.
Wow.
And when they move underneath you, you're like, it's like this is
amazing.
This is not like nothing I will ever experience again. It was my favorite part of the show.
And did you have to have special training to ride them?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
You have to be
See, if you notice, in this
You don't
picture,
know how to start them up unless you
in this
train.
picture, I'm not holding on to anything. You can't see my other hand, but I'm not holding on to anything.
You know,
What
the,
you do is
the ears wrapped around you? Or?
You hook your feet under their ears,
Okay, yeah.
and that's how you hold on.
Really?
Yeah.
Martin D says you got paid peanuts.
See, we're on the move in this one,
Yeah.
but my feet are hooked under her ears, and
And you went to college for this.
I did.
Yeah.
10 and a half weeks from 9 a.m. till 10 p.m. We were at a dead run the whole time.
Yeah.
And we learned everything there was to learn about being a circus performer.
That's fantastic.
That is amazing.
Captain Cheto says rodeo. It's elephant rodeo.
Circus clowns have incredible amounts of respect for rodeo clowns because not only do those guys have to be funny, and women have to be funny, but they also put their lives on the line with a charging bull coming out there.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
nothing but respect for rodeo clowns.
Cool. So hashtag respect rodeo clowns.
Let's get that trending.
Let's get that trending.
Yeah, and actually, rodeo clowns, and they are a big deal on the circuit. Okay, this is my rodeo clown story.
Hold on.
This is
Hold on. Let me get this. Hold on. I got to get set up here. We're going to turn this over because I want to get it. Okay. Go ahead.
This is my rodeo clown story. Okay, back when I was living in New York, there was a tornado in Queens, and one thing about Texas is we really don't get tornadoes. So, but let me explain what this has to do with rodeo clown. So I end up doing a show at Near's Tavern. Despite the tornado, I make it there by subway because I'm determined to get my $30. And it's the same place that May was performed, and she's like one of my all-time heroes. So I'm like, yay, I get $30 and I made it to my gig in a tornado. So this one guy I meet there is I guess he's half Lithuanian and half Mexican. But his father was a legendary Mexican rodeo clown. And he was like a big deal on the circuit. I forget what his name is. But anyway, long story short, he fell in love with somebody and there was like intrigue and his death may have been accidental or may have been a murder. It was like a long thing. But he was like a famous rodeo clown. And I
A
didn't...
Lithuanian.
Lithuanian, Mexico, I don't know. Like, it was a whole thing. But his dad was like really famous in Mexico. So I was like, wow. It was the only part, like...
Spanish Hannibal. Yeah.
So yeah,
Sorry.
but that's my rodeo clown story, guys. Take it or leave it. I hope it, like, what grade does it get? Does it get like a...
Yeah.
Here's a production still
I like that. Yeah.
with Steve resting his camera phone on the upturned basket of chips.
That's right.
For stability, because he's too tired at this point to just hold the camera up in the air.
Well, I was
then
intrigued by the story, though.
April is telling the story, and Clinton is just sitting there laughing at all of us.
He said the elephant was unhappy. You get paid peanuts. See how happy you are. I'm here all week. Thank you, Martin D. Appreciate it. Oh my goodness. Well, I appreciate the stomp down memory lane here. That's great. I've never been a rodeo clown. I wished I would have been.
No, you don't.
No, I don't.
And actually, because people, like, there are people that don't know clowns. They're like, oh, he's just a rodeo
I'm not
clown.
Lithuanian.
No, rodeo clowns, like, they do a lot.
Yeah.
And even to participate in a rodeo,
You ever been to Lipizan?
oh yeah, like, it is intense. Like,
Yeah.
those riders almost get killed.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What do you think's worse, being a rodeo clown or a jockey?
Probably being a jockey, because jockeys have to make weight. You know that, right?
It's like going into a fight. They got to make weight.
Yeah, because if you're too heavy, that horse can't run. And you got to be little and you got to be light.
Right.
And so being a jockey is really intense, because I actually, I wasn't out to Meadowlands frequently, but I was out there enough that horse racing is like a world unto its own. Like, there are guys who stay out there, they take their bets. Like the bookies, like that is a thing. You know, they smoke all day, they bet, and
Smoking and betting leads to other things.
exactly, it always.
It's a gateway.
Yeah, it's a gateway. And, you know, here's the thing: you got to be careful when you smoke and bet, because if you smoke and bet badly, somebody will break your legs. So don't smoke and bet. Do one or the other, but not both at the same time.
I really need to know this. I've been waiting to ask this question. I think this is the forum. Synchronized swimming, is it really a sport?
Actually, I have to say yes, because they have to hold their breath for a long time. They got to train. They got to stay in shape. They got to learn those little routines. That's a sport.
Yeah, you try coming up out of the pool feet first.
Yeah.
You try that.
Alcatraz had a synchronized swimming team.
They did.
Yeah.
So Martin D says jockeys are very nice because they look up to everybody. That's
One
gold.
of my ex-wives was a jockey.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I left her because all of the horsemen knew her.
Okay. If you're just joining us, it's a round table with Kevin, April, and the guy in white pants wearing black pants.
I think Kevin revealed my identity.
Do you think Kevin did? Oh, you said your name? It's okay to say your name?
No.
No, I don't want to say your name. I don't want to pay you. Whatever we're making on this, we have to split it 3 ways now. So.
No, it's the guy in the white pants.
It's
I feel like an elephant in the room.
Amazing Crespin, ladies and gentlemen.
So yeah, that's the good part here. The amazing Kreskin. Someone actually had that earlier. We were talking. They called out Kreskin's name, and I didn't want to say anything then because everyone thinks Kreskin died. But he's actually here as an agent in Vegas.
You know how you can tell it's Crespin?
How?
By the handshake.
Really?
Yeah, flip your camera around.
Oh, hold on. Let's see the handshake. Hold on. And
You watch him. It's got to be on him.
okay, all right. Let's do the hand.
Nice to meet you, Crespin.
Oh yeah. Oh, I see. I wish you would talk and tell the David Letterman Kreskin story, but we'll do that another time. Yeah. So, did you ever do Letterman? A Letterman or around?
You know, no.
Neither.
I did.
But-
I did
Go ahead.
NBC's Friday night video.
I remember that.
Yeah, I did that
Yeah,
show.
yeah. So Letterman up in Alaska, they were going to cancel him, and we started a campaign. We got him put back on the air, and he actually did a video saying thank you to
I
the
love
DJ
the way
in
the
Alaska.
camera's tilted. It feels like we're in a Batman's villain lair.
You're the Joker.
Oh wait, no, I could do the Joker.
Batman! Wow, unsolicited. That was fantastic.
Right? Okay, Riddler. Ready for
I
the
can
Riddler?
do the Riddler.
Frank Worth?
Yeah.
Did you ever work with the
I can't do
amazing
the
Jonathan?
Oh yes.
You did?
In the cocaine-fueled 80s.
So he was in Alaska, and all my stories are Alaska when the comedy started. But he was up there, and I watched him do his shtick, and like he and Harry Anderson did all the geek tricks and all that. Fantastic stuff. And then I ran into him here in Vegas probably 10 years ago before he started having his issues. And it's just
Before he started?
well, the different issues.
You weren't around in the cocaine-fueled
You-
80s.
No, I wasn't. That's why I quit doing comedy is I didn't want to do all the drugs. But yeah, anyway. Funny stuff. I mean, those kind of 80s guys that did all that and broke ground for all the people today. Just, I mean, it's trendsetters, it's trailblazers,
They're all
and it
wearing
was so much
hearing
fun.
aids
Exactly.
today.
I blew out all my hearing on DJing. So we would do comedy for an hour and a half, and then I'd play music all night long, and it was a way to make $300 on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
And that was your extra money to live on, buy a car, whatever you needed, and then I had my regular job on the radio.
Well, believe it or not, Costco.
Yep.
You wouldn't think, but Costco has a hearing department, excellent hearing department. And these hearing aids, they're Bluetooth enabled. They suppress, there's all kinds of different settings for different environments. It's incredible. And it's only $1,300 for a pair of hearing aids.
And this is
Whereas-
not sponsored by Costco. This is a
Yeah,
unsolicited.
unsolicited testimonial.
Yeah.
Anywhere else you would pay like $5,000 for this.
For that right there.
Yeah.
Albert Sancho is here.
Hey,
Good to
Albert.
have you here, Albert. Where you-
Welcome to Hearing Aid Chat, late night Hearing Aid Chat, live from Las Vegas.
So let's talk about those hearing aids. So,
Let's do.
do you like the left one or the right one better?
They are both perfect, and when you adjust one, like let's say I want to turn the volume up on one,
Yeah.
it turns them up on both. Now, here's the cool part. Clinton, and this is not a joke. Clinton, would you call me, please?
On the
Clinton's
phone.
going to call me. I'm sure you're the coolest thing.
All right.
This is awesome. We'll
Then we're gonna say hi to Chicano Manguia, and Albert says we look like brothers.
Yeah. Okay, so my phone's gonna ring,
Okay,
but my fingers will never touch
right.
the phone. Clinton is calling me right now.
The Boomer Brothers.
This is gonna be so cool.
This is great.
You
It's
gotta
coming.
you gotta get up
There we
here
go.
where you can
Okay.
see me.
So
Tilt it up, tilt it up, tilt it up.
Tilting it up.
Tilt up. Ready? Here we go.
Like a federal agent.
Hello.
Oh my God.
And then look at Clinton's
I'm gonna
face.
turn it around.
Hello, Clintonville.
So you thought we were making up his name, but that's his actual name. Is Kevin
Yeah,
Burke.
and now I'm gonna hang up on him.
Hang up.
I have just hung up on him.
I like
you
that.
tap your ear twice, it answers the phone and hangs up the phone.
So with the glasses, we totally look like twins.
Oh yeah, completely.
IP, and this is what happens. I missed all this.
IP, you have an internet
It's
protocol.
it's hearing aid tech talk here.
So
Late Night Las
we're
Vegas.
going to go to the phones here. We have a call from Minnesota. It says
Minnesota. Hello.
Come in, Minnesota. Do your hearing aids work in the cold?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Just
What,
like
what if you have to put
just
like muffs on?
just
Do you-
like any. No, you can't. You know, I discovered this.
We
If you
should
do
lock
this
you in the freezer tonight.
and test it
as
out.
a
See what
test,
happens.
no thanks. That's why I came back here. But no, like any other electronic device, they'll work in the cold.
April, what's your opinion on hearing aids?
What's my opinion on hearing aids? Well, my grandfather, he had hearing aids.
Was he
And,
Lithuanian?
Well, this is where they come in handy. When he didn't like people, he would just turn them off, or he would pretend to be asleep. Like when one of my aunts brought one of her crazy boyfriends home, my grandfather would pretend to be asleep. And one time, we thought he was dead because he was old.
Because he was old.
And so
one
my
of the
cousin
symptoms.
goes to my grandma, "Is Grandpa dead?" And my grandma goes, "Get up, old man. The kids think you're sleeping." And my grandpa goes, "Shut up, Pat." He goes back to sleep.
So they knew at that point that he was okay.
Yeah, he was
Very
okay.
coherent.
And they were like a comedy duo. My grandparents were married for 60 plus years.
We got a request to see your sweater. I'm sorry.
And they would come in anywhere and they would do like a shtick.
They didn't say sweater.
That's what they said. Sweater.
No, they didn't. How
It
dare
says,
you?
"I love her sweater. It's very festive."
Yeah, that's not what they
Thank you.
said.
They would do like a shtick, and so like I swear to God, they should have gone on the road. Like they would have been a hit, because my grandma would insult him, and he would just tell her to shut up. And then one time he says to her, "Being married to you is worse than life in prison, because at least with life in prison I get parole."
Wow. Wow.
And then she goes, "Shut up, you old man!" And they would like, but that was like their shtick.
So CWJ, you're absolutely correct. I saw the news article on that. Imagine living on Ko'olave.
Ventriloquist act.
Yeah.
Oh, we can do a ventriloquist act. Okay, I'm gonna throw my voice into you, and we're gonna talk about. You're gonna talk about shopping for fruits and vegetables at the local grocery store.
Okay,
Ready?
so, wait, so
see if you
I
can
have, to, I have to be the
yeah.
dummy? Okay.
Yeah, see if you can see my lips move. And ready, and here we go.
I like buying groceries at the grocery store. Hey, look at that girl. She is very sexually attractive.
All right, I wouldn't have said that. That's the thing. Time to move to Midland
Can I stop
or
being a
mainland.
ventriloquist dummy
Yeah,
now?
you can stop. Yeah, let me pull my arm out.
Ow.
Shopping for fruits and vegetables at the grocery store. The other thing I like about Vegas is that when we get the new Pepper Club open, this is what we want: is all the performers, the artists, the stars, the producers, the dealers, the craps dealers, and poker dealers.
What happened to the peppermint?
Not the Pepper Mill, the Pepper Club.
Oh,
Todd English's Pepper Club.
Todd English
The
is
new
going
one,
to have
yeah.
the Pepper Club.
The Pepper Club, named after his dog Pepper.
Really?
Yeah, not like pepper on the food, but
You attract many Koreans.
let's look at the basket for a minute. And we're back. We can't do this commentary like that. I'm going to censor you there.
Okay.
How
There we
many
go.
times did you have to censor Vinny tonight?
Quite a few. Quite
I
a
know,
few.
he's still going on and on and on about that. I'm going to be hearing about that. He's a very angry puppet.
We have Tony with a $9.99 super chat. Hey, Stephen Gang, was in Vegas this past week to see Carrie Underwood. Wanted to visit the English Hotel to say hi. You didn't hear back from you. Maybe next time. Oh, I'm sorry, Tony. I actually was buried with ownership and all that kind of stuff this week. I really apologize. But yeah, next time you're out here, let's schedule it in advance. Let's get a time and let's have some fun. I'm very, very sorry. I wish I would have known. I should do better than that. I'm deficient in my hospitality.
You know, I got to be honest with you. At this point now, I'm just scared to death that Todd English is going to show up and want to go out back and throw hands with me.
He may.
You've got me all paranoid.
Don't be paranoid, because Martin D says, "Wait, which one is the dummy again?"
Yeah. Well, it wasn't me that said it. It was the ventriloquist.
It was the ventriloquist that said. Salmon PC says, "Will you be in Vegas December 24th?" I will be in Vegas. Will you be in Vegas?
December 24th?
December 24th.
That is the day before. That's Christmas Eve, yeah.
How about you, April? You in?
Unfortunately, I will not. I'll be with my mom, but
Where's your mom? Which part of the world?
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
So if you're creepy and you want to stalk me in Pittsburgh, that's where you go.
Well, what if you're
Why
not
are you
creepy?
looking at me when you say that?
Because you're creepy, Kevin.
I haven't stared at your mouth once, which I only did when I didn't have hearing aids so that I could understand what you were saying.
Oh my God.
I have looked at you dead level in the eye the whole time. I know
you sent an email, and I thought I had responded, so I apologize, Tony. But let's next time, any of you, if you want to come get tours of the hotel, I'm there every day, except for usually on the weekend when I'm in Arizona. But let me know, and we'll set up a time for tours. I'll be in Vegas 24th through 29th. I want to catch you in a live stream. Yeah, definitely. We'll be live on Fremont. We'll be live on the Strip. I actually have my family here, so the kids actually want to go out on a live stream during that time, so that'd be cool. Have Todd English with you on Fremont Street. Should be epic. He's a very busy gentleman, not like me, who's got nothing but free time.
But apparently he wants to fight me now for some reason.
I think that's a rumor. I think that's a rumor. That's not. He's a nice guy. He has
Charity celebrity boxing match.
Well, we might do that for charity. No. But we were going to do a quick little promo with Todd English next time he's in town. He has restaurants all over the world and just fantastic food. So when you get a chance, come by and see us. And don't forget, we're going to have a special deal for Cash or Crash viewers. We're going to have a special rate code that you get a discount when you book online at Marriott.com. Type in Las Vegas. The English Hotel is the first one that comes up, and then pretty soon we'll be releasing that special rate code. You put it into the corporate codes, and you get those automatic. I watch these guys.
MMF?
Nope, better than that. It's going to be
better rate than MMF. Come on, there's no better rate than MMF.
There's a much better rate. Yep.
No, MMF is like half.
Okay, it'll probably MMF would be better, but don't tell them about that because they have to bring a paper.
Yeah, you have to bring a paper.
Unless you know a guy. Yeah. If you know a guy,
who can give you the paper?
Exactly. The Orin King is here. Hope I'm not too late for the stream so far. Any other people peeing on the construction zone? We are on our way back to the construction zone to catch the peers.
Or if there is none, we will do it ourselves.
That's right. That way I can run you out. We ready? Let's do it.
What are we doing?
Oh, I got to put this on. The best nation in the world? You're a nation.
What? Okay.
No, you're in the nation.
Why can you say that?
I said you're in the nation.
Why? No,
United States is you're in the nation. That's the best nation in the world. You're in the nation.
You said you did a pee joke.
I didn't do a pee joke.
You did. Oh, did not.
I did a horse joke.
Why is it I'm the only one that can do
Oh, sorry. I'm sitting on your jacket there. Thank you, Tony, for the super chat. I appreciate it. We will definitely. In fact, once the hotel's open, we'll be doing a lot of just come on down and hang out kind of a thing. So that's how we leave the table on our way out. You know a guy who knows promo codes. Thank you very much. Awesome food. Casa Don Juan, highly recommended. This is the door as we leave. We're exiting. Oh, it's chilly now. Got some music going on.
It'll be hot tamale.
It's chilly now, but it'll be hot tamale. And no tequila involved in any of these jokes. Party changes a little bit later in night like this. It's a whole different crowd. It's older crowd or younger thugs and ruffians. Is ruffian a good word? We'll go this way. Appreciate y'all being here. This will be handheld for a little bit, and then we'll get the gimbal going. But I wanted to make sure that we got out here and enjoyed nature and life. Things that are going on. We have live music going by a Cuban restaurant down here. They have live music and live dancing going on. It's fantastic. We've been on this strip a little bit of Main Street in the past during First Friday. They've got the same music. People dancing and having a good time. This band is spectacular. This is the Makers and Finders Urban Coffee Bar. open late tonight.
Bro, let's
Look at this classic car. Right? Okay, so is this the area that they filmed Clinton? Was it Hangover 3?
Yeah, that's fair.
I think it was Hangover 3 where they had the pawn shop that the Galifianakis character came into at the end, and I think it was right down here somewhere. A little more down. See the World Market Center off in the distance there. This whole area, the Arts District, has really come back to life over the last several years. More and more businesses are coming in. Talked to some folks today that are opening another restaurant. I was trying to get someone to open a restaurant in the bail bonds business. We can call it the Bail Bond Bar, where you may not be in trouble yet. Come on in. Johnny Taco's Boxing Gym, very famous. Very famous. There's a Hangover mural on the wall behind me. I should have known that. I don't know. We'll try to make the 21-second run across. Do we have the people behind? You guys ready to make a run or no?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll wait.
Sorry, this way.
Not everybody was caught up to us here.
We've got people coming across.
Talking about important things.
You're talking about what?
Important things.
Okay, important
Why are
stuff.
you wearing your mask outside?
That's a great question because it's cold as hell.
Just curious.
This is an Alaska thing.
Yeah, Alaska guy. It's like what?
How much? I didn't realize I had it on. Yeah, Fremont Street's not always a mess. We can go this way. Let's go across this way. We can go down to the next light and cut over. Definitely being careful out here. There's all kinds of crazy people. Traffic, a mess. We'll go across here. Steve is not one of the scribes working with bail bonds. I am not. He's one of the scribes working with bail bonds. Is not one of the scribes working with bail bonds. Temperature, it's chilly. It's got a cold breeze going on right now. Probably in the low 50s. What's that?
Gotta be careful about getting billboards in.
Oh yeah. Still First Friday till midnight. Yeah, that's us going across the street. I was going to film the guy hit us there. Yeah, there's more people in the Arts District right now because of the First Friday, but on a typical Friday or Saturday, it's pretty busy out here too. Some vendors leaving. It's going to be very cold next weekend. Oh, subscribers. I have to go back and is not one of the subscribers. Oh yeah. We have DJ's bail bonds. Definitely. Actually, was down at the courthouse during one of the live streams we had. He's watching cashorcrashlv. He's waiting for his guy to get bailed out. It's a fun business, like Dog the Bounty Hunter, but different. It's like the balance beam in the Olympics right there. Still it's a pretty nice night, even though it's a little chilly now. Fortunately, I brought my jacket with me. The bars are open late here. The karaoke will be going all night. You can still see the vendors booth and everything set up for First Friday. A lot of the food trucks run out of food, so they'll take off whenever they're done. But even over here, the vendors and the art people still hanging out. Dragon Alley's coffee. Highs are going to be in the 50s. That is chilly for here. December is here. You see how busy it still is. Sometimes when I have gone into big property on a strip, they make me feel like I shouldn't be there unless I was a high roller and no drink service, where downtown they make you feel like you're a family. Yeah, it's, again, you're a number at the big casinos. You're just another person, and unless you're a whale or a big fish or something like that. It just depends on where you got your loyalty points, like anything. Whether you're a Marriott or a Hilton or a Choice Hotels, loyalty person determines what type of rooms you get and upgrades you get. The same way in gaming, the more points you get, the better you are. But without any points or a card or anything, they don't even know how to rate you as a player. Kind of quiet now. This is the building that, if you saw probably 3 months ago now, it burned out. Big fire down here. There's a lot of recent fires happening in Vegas. Another one a couple nights ago. And they're all abandoned buildings. Reminds me of The Sopranos. Or Goodfellas. Or Casino, or any of those. Some of these abandoned buildings here are going to be reopened with nightclubs, bars, other stuff still coming in. Graffiti alleys, so even though this place is occupied, they take advantage of this dark alley and just go crazy with the spray paint. It's not commissioned like we have in the hotel building. This is just free-for-all here. Auto service place. Ninja karaoke we're coming up on. This is a fun place if you like ninjas or karaoke, or ninjas singing karaoke. Is this Clinton's girlfriend? No.
Shades on the window. What did they do to you?
Well, they're out in the back there, and so the base, the beat, is the Fremont better than the strip near MGM Grand? It just depends. I mean, Fremont is its own encased party, where MGM is a mega resort. I mean, Fremont has the Circa and some other stuff down there. It's just a whole different vibe, different type of thing going on there. Super close. You can see the Circa right there. Just right there. It's right, the Golden Nugget right underneath it. You want to walk this way for a second? I'll take you through the pool. Hear the music back here. There's a couple different things going on. The Ninja Karaoke backyard, and then of course the concert across the street. We're going to circle around and go to the parking lot where people spend their night. If you don't gamble, only gamble a little bit, still get a player's card. That's right. Especially if you're out of town, but in a drive-in market, you get all kind of offers.
There's one beautiful bush.
The Las Vegas Strip is on MGM Grand. It's just at the south part of it. This thing might be over here already. Last time we went really late. Had a bunch of skateboarders here. Hecklers. You see the pool there, the English Hotel. Right down here amongst all the party places. Real close to the Fremont, not too far away from the Strip. That's the Stratosphere Tower right back there. Yeah, this is the entrance to the restaurant. So this will be the Pepper Club. And so for valet, if you're coming here just for dinner, the valet will drop you off here. You go right into the main entry right here.
I love the way the hotel is nowhere near ready, but the pool is ready to accept guests.
Oh, it's
right
fantastic.
now.
Yeah, oh yeah, the pool's ready to go. It doesn't cost anything for a player's card. They just want your data and information, and then they rate you based upon how you play. And so if you, let's say you get a player's card and you're at a craps table or a poker table, you cash in $100, you want to do your biggest bet first, and they'll rate you based upon that. They just watch your first couple of plays. Then after that, you can drop down to a smaller bet, but you want to make sure they see you as a big player and you get more offers that way. You're gonna have the deck, the patio out here, more patio seating over here, and then of course the pool. If I can get it up and over here for you. There you go. So much fun. Awfully quiet over here. I thought the party would go on forever. I don't think we're gonna have to do patrol tonight. Thanks for the tips. So I get the player's card, do like $100 at a slot machine, then go small. Well, the slot machines are different because that's just all numbers and it's mechanical. When you're playing a table game, like a poker table or a craps table, the pit boss or the person running the area will do an observation of what your play is. And they'll make a note based upon that. Whereas if you are just playing a slot machine, whether you go high or low, it just counts the number of things that you pull or play. If you do a dollar slot and a quarter slot and a nickel slot, those kinds, they keep track of that as well and try to figure out what you like. And so I always like to do a couple of gambling bets on like a sporting bet. I'll play a little bit on the craps table or the poker table, and then slots and Keno, just so I get offers all the time. They'll have different tournaments, poker tournaments and Keno tournaments, and I just like to get the offers and invites all the time. You get a 2 or 3 day stay for free as long as you go to those tournaments and continue to play at a certain level. So we do have some moisture. This is the IP Freely River. They just use them back here because, what's that?
Why can you say
No, IP
that?
Freely is an author.
There's one plant in
Yeah.
place.
Exactly. They sit out and watch over, yeah. This is the Beer District Brewery. They're the ones making the private labeled beer for the English. Acme Bail Bonds. There's the plaza and the circa and everything right down there. It's awfully quiet. Appreciate you all being here. It's been a beautiful night so far. Tomorrow, there's a real good chance I'll be live at Casino, Arizona. And that'll be in the Scottsdale area. So if you're in Arizona and you happen to be there tomorrow night, see what happens. And then Sunday, we'll be back here live again on Fremont Street. What are we doing here? You want to do it that way?
That's how you do it. No.
Like this?
Yeah, because then everybody can see what's going on behind you,
Oh,
what's
okay.
going on around you.
I'm getting tips, professional video tips from Kevin Burke. Very good. I just have this rotator cuff thing and I'm in excruciating pain right now, but thank you. I appreciate that. It's worth it for art. Very cool. I'm going to turn this back around. Good times. All right. Well, appreciate y'all being here. I'm going to, we're going to sign off on this one here. I'm going to do it back. No, I'm trying to get the English logo right there. This is done on purpose. See, there's the English logo right there.
I don't see it.
That's right where your head is. Your big
Oh, sorry.
white head. So I'm traveling to Vegas for the first time, not big on gaming, but willing to do like 100. Just play it and be smart about it, have fun. If you do the 60 cents, 60 cents, 60 cents, you get to play a lot, and then just reinvest your winnings. If you're willing to do $100, you'll probably get some offers. $100 players worth a free trip on a Sunday through Thursday in an odd month. You probably won't get New Year's Eve, and you probably won't get any of the major holidays, but they certainly will want you back. Yeah, one of the stations, if you go to Palace Station, Sunset Station, one of the stations, you'll get a better offer. The second best would be Boyd Gaming, and then some of the smaller places. But make sure that the casino is tied to the hotel itself. That way they can give you the comps to come back and play in the casino. All you are is a number. You're a number to the casino. I don't care if you spend your money in my rooms. I don't care if you spend your money on my shows or my food or my gaming tables. I need to know what you're worth to me as a guest, which is where we're not a gaming hotel here at the English. You're worth it to me as a guest. I need to know who you are and how I can take care of you and give you just a great experience. So that's pretty much it. What was that? You said something?
Nothing.
You're making fun of me?
Nope.
You guys want to say goodbye?
Goodbye.
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 Goodbye. Oh, hey, whoa, hey.
Mwah.
There we go. It's
Thank
Kevin
you for
Burke.
tuning in.
Thank you, Kevin Burke. This is April Brucker, the guy in the white pants, and I'm me. We'll see y'all next time. Be safe. Drive safe tomorrow, Steve. Okay, I will.
Drive
Bye.
safe, Steve.
Thanks. Bye, Kevin.